What does it mean to you to be part of the MCU?
Um, well, it's a childhood dream that becomes reality. I always dreamt of being part of the MCU or, play a superhero. And actually, when I was, a little kid playing with my friends on the playground, we always played superheroes. We had all those action figures in our room. And now it became reality. And even long term, the goal was always, to at some point be part of the MCU. Once I stepped into the film industry, and now it happened. So I'm very, very thankful and proud.
And what attracted you to the part of Razor Fist?
Well, to be honest with you, what attracted me was that it was a role in the MCU. Once you have an opportunity, you can't really think about or making decisions about, I don't want to play this character and I want to play another character. Once the MCU knocks on your door, it doesn't matter what character they have in store for you. You have to audition and try to get the role. Then once you get the role, then you actually try to connect to the character and get more infos about the character and actually get to know the character and learn more about the character. But once I got to know the character Razor Fist, I feel like him and me, we share the same values. It's about loyalty, family, brotherhood. It's just a different perspective if I'm talking now. From a Florian perspective and his perspective, his family are the 10 rings. His loyalty lays with Vendu, who took him from the streets of Romania, and, gave him home and purpose. And his brotherhood are basically his soldiers, and I feel like there's a lot more to tell. This character is a lot more layered than you would first see on the first look. So we'll see what the MCU has in store for Razor Fist in the future.
What kind of training did you do for the role?
The training that I did for the role, besides all the weightlifting, because the director wanted this character to really be big and massive and solid, was the martial arts training. They brought the hell of a stunt team to this project. It was unbelievable what they had in store training wise, and what they were actually able to teach me every day, and then seeing it how they delivered and how they created the choreographies was unbelievable. So I feel like the transition of being a boxer from a boxing stance and from a boxing fighting style to a martial arts fighting style, I feel like that was a tough process. And yeah, the weightlifting on top of it, the whole thing was tough, but it was worth it.
Can you tell us about working with the cast and the camaraderie?
So working with the cast on Shang-Chi was just amazing and a lot of fun. I feel like the chemistry between every character and every actor on set was amazing. I feel like that's why it works so good on screen. And especially, we as the young kids, I would say, on the project with Simu, Nora, me, and Manga, we had a lot of fun, always cracking jokes in between, always, loosening up the situation. And I feel like when you have a surrounding like that, when you create an atmosphere like that, that's when you really have the opportunity to create something incredible. And I think we nailed it.
And what was your experience like working with the director?
Yeah, Destin is amazing. I'm lucky now to have worked with a couple of directors, and I feel like Destin has a very, very chilled and relaxed way of handling the whole situation. And the way he is, he gives me a lot of confidence. It seems like he trusts you, he believes in you. You can feel that with everything that he does, with everything that he says. And I feel like an actor, I would compare the situation to, for example, a trainer and a fighter. Your trainer has to believe in you, and that's what Destin does. He never gave me the feeling of doubts. He knew exactly why he casted me. And I just wanted, because of how he was with me and, how communicative he was and how we created different scenarios together, I just wanted to pay him back. So in every scene that I was stepping in, I was doing it for him as well. I had to pay something back. I had to pay that trust back. And yeah, I think I did so.
What did you enjoy the most working on this movie?
Well, one thing what I always enjoy with every project is the opportunity of working with new and talented people, because that's how you grow. You always want to improve, and it's a growing process. As an actor, you want to improve your skill set, and as a person, you also want to improve your the way how you interact with people, your social IQ, and it always brings you to the next level if you work on a project. But if I talk about specifics now with this movie, I feel like this movie is so important for the Asian community, and it's so martial arts inspired that the fight sequences are something completely new, something that we've probably never have seen before. And that's why I would say the fight sequences in this movie are so special to me.
And what kind of action can audiences look forward to?
Well, it's action packed, it's martial arts inspired, and it's definitely something we have never seen on screen before. Those fight sequences will knock you off, that's for sure. And we put so much work into this, and you will know what I'm saying when you see it on screen.
And final question, if you could describe the movie in one word, what would it be and why?
Epic. Because you've never seen stuff like that before in your life.